Hello and welcome to the Game Boys. My name is Joe.
And my name is Game Dev Nate.
And today we are playing Patient Zero, which is a game made by...
me!
Yay!
My first endeavour into game dev.
So you've been pouring your blood, sweat and tears into this, and
my sanity.
I'll let you know straight away. The demo is available now on Steam. I'll put a link in the description below so you can go and play it yourself.
Yes, go and do so, guys. I need as many people to download it and play it so Steam recognise it as a legit game and they put me higher up on the old marketplace. Well, it's done pretty well so far, but I think it can do a little bit better. And plus, it will be taken down in about a month or so's time, and you won't be able to play it until full release when you'll have to pay for it.
Yeah, and also there is a Kickstarter, which I'll leave a link in the description below as well, where you can go and support the game and order a copy, so it'll be delivered straight to you as soon as it's released.
Yep, if the Kickstarter is successful, the game will be released a lot sooner, but yeah, it's just one of them things. It's time is money, and the more money the Kickstarter raises, the more time I'll have to spend on the game.
So, shall we just jump in?
Yeah, jump in, man.
Welcome to the pre-alpha gameplay demo of Patient Zero. You are about to enter the Void, a randomly generated digital dungeon crawling with infections. It's your job to take your Void Blaster and clean up this place using your UV light blasts or digital sanitizer. We have a set route of particle splitter doors leading the way through the dungeon. Remember to try and find the shop and item room on each floor to level your Void clone to take on the bosses that lay in wait. Try not to kill your clone. They're not cheap, and once you die, we will need to create a new clone and start from the beginning.
Got a little voiceover there that you won't get if you play the demo.
Yeah.
Your only voiceover.
Right trigger for ground enemies and left trigger for
So this is me playing. Nate, obviously, it wouldn't be fair because he knows all the tips and tricks and the speedrun hacks.
I don't know the speedrun hacks.
All right, so where should I go? Up, down, left, or right?
Show me the map. I'll tell you. So
yes, this is the mini map.
You want to go up and right.
Up and right. Okay.
Yeah. You go up and right. That'll take you into. Oh. I can't guarantee the rooms are going to be good. There's 20 rooms in the demo, and there's probably about 5 easy ones, 5 hard ones, and 10 normal ones. Or probably 5 normal ones and 5 sort of empty, puzzly rooms.
So yeah, and also I am not the best at these kind of games, so it's purely just me being a bit crap.
You need to
go and play it for yourself, and you'll see it is very. I have to say, like, I'm not, you know, just saying it. I've put a few hours into this, so just to try and complete it in faster and better ways, you know.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, not this one.
2 hard rooms in a row. See, I told you, game dev tips and tricks don't help.
And yeah, so you got the liquid, so the sort of blue one, which is takes away a few more points at a time.
Yeah, you got your
or you got the
or you got your laser blasts. The way it works
laser blast.
See in the bottom right corner, you have a like a level. See, like your shot power at the moment is 0.540. That's because it's infected, so you've been debuffed 50% because you've got an infection on it. So now you're uninfected, it's gone back up to 1.256. But that's not your attack power. Your attack power is the numbers you see flying off the head, because it's a randomly generated number, your damage, so it's not like a sort of steady amount of power attack you're going to do damage to people.
Yeah. Oh,
Rubik's Cube. Which updates your range and your rate, which is pretty good. Yeah, so that's like, they're like levels. What you see in the stats, that's your level. So it goes up to level 10, 1 to 10. So you're still pretty weak at the moment. But your sanitizer shot does full damage. So we'll do the full amount of whatever number is tied to that level. And the ray blast will do 50% of the damage. Does 50%
Yeah.
less, but has a faster fire rate and a further fire rate. So it's kind of like, I like to look at it as sort of like a machine gun and a shotgun. So if you're close range,
Yeah.
use the sanitizer. If you're not close range, use the chip damage in the ray bullets.
Yeah, and then I'm using the left trigger to fire up and right trigger to fire down.
Fire down, yeah.
And then no trigger will just keep it
In the center.
level. Oh, I got some key. Open some doors.
I kind of put that in there just
Nice.
because I wanted it to be using the sort of, I'm using the 3D aspect, even though it's got the 2D shader. I wanted to be able to play around with the height and the 3D-ness of the game.
Yeah. It's just a room full of rats. Just minding their own business.
You know what? Every time I get this room, I restart. I hate it. I made it and I hate it.
Yeah, it does take a little while to get them.
A little tip with the rats, like you're doing already, is you should shoot them with the sanitizer, because when you shoot them
Yeah,
with
because if you
sanitizer,
shoot them with this, they come at you.
yeah, they chase you if you shoot them with the light rays. So that's another way that I've sort of implemented stuff in enemies where certain bullets will do certain things. And sort of certain bosses will have the light rays will do damage more to certain parts of the boss than others, sort of thing.
Oh, right.
And as you can see, this game is kind of based off of of current world situations, slightly. But obviously, I didn't want to go full whole hog. But yeah, it's got a lot of references to situations we're living in right now.
Yeah.
But,
Right, so here's the green door, which means we got some
so in here,
shop items.
I will take the special, the $7 item. That's Unholy. That will give you horns, and it will also give you a 0.4 attack multiplier.
Yeah.
So it means your attack damage will do 0.4 more times 0.4 more damage.
So I've only got 14 health, which ain't great, but we will. Oh, I'm going the wrong way already.
See, the stats you've got on screen, Joe, is they're like your base main stats. But if you press start,
Yep.
you'll get this up, so it shows you what items you've collected. And then down the side, you see you've got like the bullet, the clock, the sort of dash man, them things on the right side. They're your efficiencies. So you got bullet efficiency, cooldown efficiency. So the higher that number, the faster things will cool down. The higher the bullet efficiency is, the more effective bullets will be. So the damage will be a little bit higher, their range and stuff will be a bit higher. The dash efficiency, the higher that is, the further you'll be able to dash and the faster you'll be able to dash. And then you've got orbital and void sickness. So the void sickness controls when you get infected, the amount of, at the moment you're at 15, so it'll do about minus 50%, but when it goes up to 100 it only do minus 20%. Stuff like that. There's loads of stats tied, and then in the bottom where the bullets are, you've got 1 and 1, but that's your bullet burst amount and bullet shot amount. So how many bullets the gun will shoot at once, and how many bursts it will shoot. Which items will change that as you go through. So there is quite a lot to it.
Yeah, no.
There's a lot of stats, that thingy. I've tried to keep it.
It all makes sense. Like it's once you kind of get your head around it, it's not too complicated.
I've sort of tied a lot of stats together and then put them into efficiencies, because there's a lot of different stats going on with the bullets, but I didn't want you to be like, oh, bullet range, bullet this, bullet power, bullet multiplier. And then you've got like sort of additional things. So I thought if I stick them all into an efficiency, and then it upgrades that, and it upgrades all of them as you go along.
I'm going to test with a bomb, see if I get some...
That's a phased rock,
Oh!
that is. So the ones that are sort of like glitching out, that means someone's hacked into the system and put some items inside of it.
Ah.
So it's a little phased rock.
Right,
Anytime you see them ones, you know you're guaranteed to get an item.
Ah. Should I try that again? Or?
These ones are not guaranteed drops, but there is a small chance based off of your luck. So
Okay.
you at the moment you have sort of like a 0.1% chance of probably getting an item from a rock.
Yeah. Okay. We'll jump into the boss. We'll see what happens. So the red door.
I would probably save your bombs for the boss. If you can put a bomb down, it really helps.
Oh, a stingray.
So this was another reason why I put the 2 bullet types in, because I wanted to play with the height and flying enemies and stuff. So easier to hit flying enemies with the ray bullets when they're in the sky, and then the sanitizer bullets when they're on the floor.
And I've only noticed recently is when you dodge, you kind of can dodge through bullets.
Yeah, you can phase through stuff. The dodge at the moment is still early development, but I've worked on it a lot more now, and it's a bit further, and the sort of grace period is a bit better.
Oh, we got another
Holy's
crucifix.
good to give you a shield.
Lovely.
So it give you. So see your health bar. See it's turned blue.
Yep.
You can have up to 4 of them, 4 shields, which the shield basically means it won't deduct any health and it won't increase your infection. It will just take 1 blue bar away. So it's kind of like 4. It's kind of like hearts in Zelda. So if you've got 4 blue bars, then you've got 4 sort of grace hits. Like a shield.
So we descend into the portal.
And back
We
out
emerge
into
in the
new
next
floor.
level. Completely new. Instantaneous.
Instantaneous. That's one thing I wanted it to be. I wanted it to sort of flow, and I'm still playing with a couple of concepts of maybe if you want to keeping the portals there for each floor, and then you can go back and forward through floors and stuff, so reload the past dungeon. So if there was an item that you couldn't afford, you could go back and get it if you want to.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm still playing with that. I'm not sure if that's going to be 100%, but if it does make it in the final game, then you heard it first here.
I mean, there's a you've got the dice, and there will be a shop on each floor, won't there?
Yeah.
So. Oh, these spikes are my nemesis.
Yeah, the collisions there are a bit.
Ah.
See, that's a bug there. You found the bug.
Oh, I got the key.
You got the key.
Where are we?
Oh, the item room. 2 forward, 2 forward. If you go back.
Lovely. I want to see what's in here. Oh, no.
I told you, I was warning you. I was giving you dev tips.
You did say. Seems my...
This room's playing around with. This is the only room in the demo that's like this, but if you noticed, a lot of the other rooms sort of are grid based. But this room, things are placed sort of off grid, which I'm just playing around with to see how things. That's why I put it in the demo, to see how it works. But this room turned out to be the hardest room. So I don't know if it's because there's more enemies or because it's less grid based.
I find it's because it's such a mixture of different
enemies.
You know, you got the little rats, you got the weird tango men. I don't know what you're calling them.
So all the enemies are sort of. The game's based in a sort of thing of like you're traveling through time to kill infections. So it's sort of 80s inspired, but set in the sort of future. Yeah, 2040 something maybe. Say I haven't put a date on it. But you're basically in a
dog food.
Oh, dog food. That gives you plus 10. See, there's one more thing I want to show you. So see down the bottom, it tells you the stats of the item. So this is a passive item, which means all it does is give you a stats up. So it will minus 10% of your luck, but give you 10% on your attack power. But at the bottom, it says current. So that works off your current stats. So you have a max stat, which your max stat is 10, and then your current stat is 1.319. So you'll get 10% of 1.319, not 10% of 10. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's basically max stats or current stats. So if it's a current thing, I've done it like that because there will be power-ups in the game that will last like 60-70 seconds that you can use and stuff, or like active items that you can use that will buff you for a little bit, and then this item will power you more if you're buffed, sort of thing.
So should I take it?
I would re-roll it if you had higher.
Oh,
yeah,
good shout.
See, now this gives you see, go out and back in, you found a bug. See, now this gives you 12% of your maximum, so you're gonna get like 1.2.
Lovely.
Plus you're gonna get double shot as
double
well.
power.
You got no bombs though. Oh no.
No, yeah.
That room you was just in was a tease as well. You can't get them items in the corner.
Yeah. So hang on, how far is the shop?
The shop.
Oh, it's miles away. Oh, we'll push on through.
The procedural generation of the dungeons works on like tiers, or sort of. Yeah, I'd say dungeon tiers, dungeon layers. Oh, you got a bomb. Nice. So when it creates a start room, then it will pick a random route and then place a shop room. Then it will go back to the start room and then pick the opposite side of that start room, or like the opposite left or top or bottom, and then do another wing. And it creates sort of wings of like I like to look at it sort of like a mansion, a manor house, you know, and you walk in the center and then everything sort of fans out from the center.
Yeah.
So that's how the sort of the random generation works in the game. It sort of builds a manor house structured dungeon.
Oh. Got hit.
But like I say, it's completely random. So if it starts building to the left of the start room, it might go left, but then go up, right, and then you won't get a manor house structure. You'll just get this big block of rooms, sort of thing. So it's fully random.
I just realised I'm going through a sort of labyrinth that's going nowhere near towards the shop where I need to go because I need health.
See, as well, like, because your luck's quite low, you got 7.76 luck, which isn't brilliant.
Yeah, that's the same in real life as well.
Every time you complete a room and destroy all the enemies, you do have a chance for the room to drop an item.
Yeah.
But,
so shall I blow up this?
Yeah, that's the phased rock, so that is going to definitely give you items.
I'm getting lots of keys.
See, keys would help you in the full game because there'll be a lot of item rooms that will be locked, and there'll also be locked chests that you can open.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the demo, there's no locked chests and there's only 2 item rooms, so as long as you get 1 key, you're fine. But like I say, all of the drops and stuff are completely random. They're not like no scripted events there. It's just all random.
Ooh.
You're very powerful though. Hijack does 10 damage per hit, so you can't get hit once by him.
Yeah, no, I really need to get some.
Maybe put out the fires in that room.
Yeah.
And then you have a small chance based off of your luck to drop an item from the fires as well. But no.
Right.
Sometimes I go in a room and like everything I kill and destroy just like drops an item, and then sometimes you get nothing for a whole run. No bomb.
I could get
give you a
no
bomb.
bombs. I can't get that.
Where's the shop?
It's there. So. Should be okay. Should be okay.
On the
nice.
In the final game as well, on the mini map, the sort of shop and item rooms will be different colors, so you'll be able to see them a lot easier.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell the sort of brown walls from the shop on this one. But...
Them things with the screens on their heads, they're hacks. So they're basically sort of like agents from the Matrix. They're people sitting hacking into the simulation trying to kill you.
Right.
That's why they got screens for heads.
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna roll. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. This is good. I can explain. Do you see the diamond?
Mm-hmm.
Diamond's very good. Look, go up to it. Stand near it, and I'll explain it. It says, this item will increase your luck by 35% as long as you have it following you. So these are kind of like trinkets, what I call companion items. So you're basically, you can only ever have one of these equipped. So if you pick up another companion item, this one will be deleted and you'll lose its buff. And the buff on this one is a 35% luck increase. So as long as you have this in your companion slot, you'll get a 35% buff increase, plus you'll get a 2.5 attack and attack crit. So it's a very good item.
So should I take it?
Yeah, take it. You got 7. Definitely take it. So now if you look at your luck, do you see the bar? You've got half green and half yellow. Yeah?
Yeah.
So the yellow, that's just signifying that you're buffed. That it's not actually, that's not actually your fault. Your actual amount is half of what you've got and you're buffed by 50% or 35%. Because you've got that thing following you now.
So health. Hey, look at that.
Wicked, you got 2 hits. 2 hits on the boss.
Yeah.
Plus, as well, the companion things are like orbitals, but for flying enemies. So where you got that orbital going around you, that can attack within the vicinity of the player. But the trinket will attack higher flying enemies as well. Well, not attack them, but if they collide with it, it will deal damage. Cool. This has been a good first run.
It has, yeah. So should we take on old Hijack?
Yeah, go on then.
Let's go.
The most random boss. Don't go in the center. 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 You're quite powerful.
No.
Oh, 1 hit. No.
No. No. I got him. Come on, we've got to get him. Got to get him on the first run. Yes. There we go. We'll pick up Unholy. And let's go to the next room. Oh. No, denied.
Wishlist
so there
now,
we
everyone.
go.
Wishlist.
So yeah, please go to Steam and add it to your wish list. And that was Patient Zero.
Woohoo!
So that is very rare that I actually complete it in one sitting. But that was perfect for this video, I think.
Definitely.
Well, thank you very much, Nate, for all your hard work on that. And as I say, it is available on Steam. I'll put a link down below, and also go to Kickstarter and you can help support this game as well.
Yeah, and to be honest, the biggest thing, if you can't afford to support it, if you've got a Steam account, wishlist it, because all of the wish lists Steam look at, and I need to get like 5,000 to 10,000 wish lists before it goes higher on the sort of store page. So yeah, wish list is the big. If you can't afford to thingy, which I know people are struggling at the moment, so just go and just wish list it. It doesn't cost you anything, and it will give you a notification when it's released. And if you got money, then buy it. If not, just delete it off your wish list, but just put it on your wish list for now. It really helps me. I said wish list about 50 million times, but wish lists help the most. If you can afford it and you want to pre-purchase it, go to Kickstarter and support me. Thank you.
So thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below on what you like best about this demo for Patient Zero, and we'll see you on the next video.
See you later.